Welcome back. On to some national news, and what is being seen as a shocking carelessness of RBI officials. Over 92 crore rupees in cash is lying in a van outside the Reserve Bank of India's main office in Jaipur. The money, brought from 5 small towns close to Jaipur, was to be deposited in the RBI today. But as the van got stuck in a traffic jam, it could not reach Jaipur in time to meet the RBI's deadline of 5 p.m. RBI officials then refused to accept the money, which is now lying on a public road adjacent to the RBI premises in Jaipur. Nearly a dozen policemen are now guarding the van with the cash, but amid criticism of the RBI has reacted to the story. Officials of the RBI have said that no cash is accepted post sunset, as working hours are over and no one is there to accept in the office to accept the money. And as per law, the money is then put under the local police protection, so the officials are in talks with them and are also working out all other possibilities. On to other top national story. Following allegations of rampant corruption in the CWG organizing committee, its chairperson Kalmari ruled out his resignation and said that there is a possibility of him quitting only after Sonia Gandhi and Dr. Manmohan Singh ask him to quit, and that too after the games is over.
I have said I'm not quitting. We are doing a great job. The whole team is working, and the Games Village is opening in just another 40 days. And 8,000 athletes are coming. So there is no question of quitting. So the question was put to me that post the games, will you think of quitting? If Mrs. Gandhi and Dr. Manmohan Singh request you. I said, if Dr. Manmohan Singh, Mrs. Gandhi and the Indian Olympic Association wants me to quit, if there is some major inquiry, then only I said, yeah, why not?
Meanwhile, the Lok Sabha today also witnessed a storm over the Commonwealth Games scam, with opposition parties asking the government hard questions over the spending and the returns from the Games. The Samajwadi Party, the RJD and BJP launched a joint attack against the government on the CWG scams. Mulayam Singh Yadav in fact said that the Prime Minister must clarify on the various scams surrounding the Games and that the government was accountable to it.
जब हम मेलबर्न में खेले और मैनचेस्टर में खेले तो हम चौथे स्थान पर थे। जब हम बाहर जाकर विदेशों में खेले वहां पर भी कोई 1000 करोड़ से ज्यादा उनको अपने इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर खड़ा करने में नहीं लगाना पड़ा, लेकिन यहां 1 लाख करोड़ की बात हो रही है। मैं ये जानना चाहता हूं, इतना पैसा खर्च कर देने के बाद यदि हम दूसरे स्थान पर भी नहीं पहुंचे तो हम किस गौरव की बात करते हैं?
Apart from the parliament voicing its opinion, it's the sportsmen themselves, in this case PT Usha's case, who feels the central government has not put its money to the right use and that financial support is completely lacking.
Athletes started showing performance, even the most promising young athlete from India, Tinduluka, and no help at all up to this time, no help from central government. I feel little bad now if I have started academy, and at least the government should come forward and little help, like a lot of now because of the Commonwealth Games, they are spending lot of money for exposure, and they say that infrastructure and at least minimum 3 lines synthetic track for our academy if they could have done actually easily, but not doing it. What to do, because this is our country. Only the thing, after getting the medal, people will be there to behind you, but to get that, nobody helps. Happy that we are going to conduct the Commonwealth Games, but preparation wise I don't know how it will be. It's ready and all, but last week I could see the stadium track was very good, but work is not finished.
In fact, Gagan Narang has also now said that he feels demotivated at missing out the Khel Ratna award for the 3rd time in a row, and that he's contemplating pulling out of the CWG.
I haven't threatened anybody, and my idea is not to hold the government on ransom for anything. Just that I am very, very demotivated at the moment, and I haven't thought about picking up the gun from after today. So I don't really have the motivation to continue at this point of time after being ignored 3rd time in a row. Olympic athletes, awards and medals are what they strive for. I mean, we don't sign multi-crore deals every day, and we strive for these awards and medals, and Yes, why not? I mean, this is a form of motivation for all the athletes who take part in the Olympic Games. I told them that I am so demotivated that I don't even know about the Commonwealth Games, leave alone London, which is 2 years later. So at the moment, I am just too tired and drained mentally and physically. After the World Championship, we've been training very hard over a year now.
In some other news, the Gujarat High Court today allowed the CBI to take former Gujarat Home Minister Amit Shah into custody for 2 days. Shah will be in CBI remand for 2 days from Saturday. The CBI had earlier sought a 10-day remand for Shah to interrogate him for his alleged role in the Shorabuddin fake encounter case. Now, this was, however, rejected by the lower CBI Magisterial Court. At least 90 people have been killed and dozens more are missing in Leh, the high-altitude capital of Ladakh. Authorities fear that the number of dead could be over 100. 200 injured people have been admitted in the Leh Army Hospital. In fact, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah visited the tourist haven, which has been completely devastated by these flash floods. 6,000 army personnel are carrying out rescue work. The BSNL headquarters, the Indo-Tibetan Border Police Camp and a number of government offices have been badly damaged. The army has rescued around 50 CRPF Jawans trapped in the camp. Communication lines have snapped, making it difficult for the administration officials to reach the affected areas. Now in Bihar, a major railway security breakdown early this morning. A large number of armed men, said to be more than 50, stormed into AC coaches of an express train in Bihar and dropped the passengers at gunpoint. The dacoits beat the passengers who resisted. At least 25 of them are injured. One passenger has got gunshot injuries. The Howrah-Delhi Lal Killa Express was on its way to Delhi when the robbery happened between Bansipur and Bhaluai railway stations in Bihar's Lakhisarai district. One Jawan of the Railway Protection Force has been shot by the dacoits. Several train robberies have taken place in Bihar, but this is said to be by far the biggest so far. And that too, after rail security was meant to have been stepped up after the recent Maoist attacks. Well, a small sports update. It was an eventful day 4 of India-Sri Lanka Test series. Sri Lanka started the day at 45 for 2, but wickets fell in a heap until Samaravira and Ajanta Mendes took to their crease. The partnership of 118 runs ensured that Sri Lanka set up a challenging total of 257 for India. India, however, started the second innings on a bad note. They lost the wicket of Sehwag, Vijay and Dravid in quick succession. At the end of the day's play, India were limping at 53 for 3 with 204 more runs left to win the match.
Going away from the right-hander, but
and today is not going to be so filmy, still being Friday, although there are 4 new releases at the box office. None seem to draw the crowd or even the attention of the movie Bluff. But for those who love action and thrillers, there is something in store.
If you're the one who likes to watch aliens, some unapologetic violence, and hopefully not run-of-the-mill special effects, then buy tickets for Predators. The premise is identical. Armed humans are trapped in the wilderness and hunted by unnamed technologically advanced aliens. Game for some game? Then pick Fireball, a movie about a fictional sport, an interesting mix of Thai martial arts and basketball.
No limits.
Shriya Saran is twisting her tongue to talk some Telugu with Ravi Teja in their new movie Don Seenu. Even if there are not too many takers for this masala entertainer, you can bet Jayam Ravi will surely watch it, hoping to remake it into Tamil. After all, his remake hit film Kumaran Son of Mahalakshmi was originally done by Ravi Teja in Telugu. But the dark horse is likely to be Bana Katadi, quite literally. The hero Adarva is actor Murli's son. Yuvan Shankaraja's music is in the top songs for now. In Chennai, with Lalitude, Natasha for NDTV Hindu.
Well, that's all we have for you on this bulletin. Keep watching NDTV Hindu for all the latest news and updates. Thanks for watching.